Hello everybody, welcome back to another skin splash art review. And in today's skin splash art review, we have our first ever Exalted skin. I think it's what it's called. An Exalted Jinx skin. Which would obviously be the first Sanctum skin where you basically it's a massive gacha skin. But I think they will be putting in a lot more like chance for you to actually get it for a free version, so it's not too bad, but obviously they want to make money, so that's why this skin exists. I think this skin will also be taking over the new position of prestige skins, because obviously the prestige skin now will only have one prestige skin, it won't have the base version, so it could be possible they will be making one of them for each event, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work next year yet. But I'm eager to see what happens. How do we do this? There is a lot to talk about. I like a lot of the things that's going on right now. So, I think this is powder. So we'll talk about, I think it will go across them from, we'll do the middle one, then this one, then that one. This, yeah, so this is supposed to be powder, this is Jinx, and then in the middle here we've got powder Jinx. Chowder. Chowder, I don't know. She didn't really get called Jinx, or maybe she was Jinx, I don't know. She's like a mix of the two of them in the end, because you can obviously see the sort of sister and also crazy weapons and stuff like that, so it's, I don't know. They also don't look too different here, but, you know, she is essentially, she's not as crazy as, she's got more of a I don't know, stern, like, mad expression, but like in control type thing. So I don't know. It's gonna be tough to review this one. There's a lot of different things I want to talk about. But anyway, let's go. Talk about the middle one first. So we got obviously Chowder. I don't want to call it Chowder. I'm just gonna call it Jinx. And then this Jinx and that's Powder. Anyway, right. So we've got, this is obviously in the final fight, I'm assuming, because you got the big air balloon in the background, the one that they fly in on and start fighting Victor and everybody else, the massive backup that comes flying in, which is really cool. Then we've got Jinx here with the hood on. I already mentioned that Echo had a sort of type of hood on. I didn't know what it was, because it was very similar to Echo's one, but obviously Jinx has her own, which is really cool. Hers is purple, his is also purple if I can find it. This one right here, which was really cool. The eyeball on it and everything. And then Jinx, Jinx has her own, which is really cool. The paint and everything like that. She's put paint over her face. She also has the paint from here, so that's really cool. And then the necklace. It's not really a necklace. It's more like rubber bands, really. But that's cool. And detail on the arms were more little paint. This is kind of like the cheerful painting that she had when she was like a kid, and then you've got the paintings from Jinx. So it's kind of like both arms that tell a different story. This one's also got the Jinx pants design. Her pants do this. The belts and the socks are here, and then this is her hand. So that's pretty interesting. Then we got her tattoos, which are obviously the tattoos she has when she's Jinx. She doesn't have them here. There's the arm going on here, so yeah, there's the design from Powder, so it's kind of like one half of her arm is Powder and the other half is Jinx, which is interesting. It's a merge of the both, which is cool. Though she doesn't have a different name, I don't think. Then we've obviously got the really interesting way they designed the weapon. Instead of her pulling out different weapons over and over again, it's kind of like she just flicks between them, so she'll just flip that onto her shoulder, and boom, she has got herself the big cannon thing. I forgot the name. I know one's Pow Pow, Pew Pew, and another one. I don't know. I know Pow Pow. That is definitely one. So you got the big mouth that shoots out rockets, and you've got the Gatling gun, machine gun she shoots. Really cool. She obviously lifts that the other way, and then she can shoot. It's all that. So that's really cool. I like the way they designed it. They can obviously, you obviously see it. It's a really smooth animation for how she switches it in game, which is really nice. And yeah, the belt she's wearing, the pants, she's obviously coming out of the thing, which another thing I'm going to mention, I'll just mention it now. It's a background detail, but normally I mention that after I've reviewed the thingy, but there's two more to do. She's jumping out of that game slot thing that we had in the first act of season 2, which was where there's it was Savika was getting her new arm, and it was every time she was gambling to get the final kill I thought she might be a league champion after that, you know, with a gambling mechanism, which would have been really cool. It was a design. It would be the complete gambling champion. You'd have to gamble and then fight, and if you won the gamble, you could do a high load of damage, or you could do low, like no damage. But it would have been a fun idea for a champion, a gambling champion. That I don't think they'd ever make that, but that would be an interesting mechanism to add to the game. It could be like a chance champ. Anyway, moving on to Jinx here in the background. We've got all the spray paint on TV. It looks like it, but it's not. I don't know if any of these are references to anything. Obviously, we've got somewhat of a teddy bear here. There's an ear, eye, and then nothing else. Not that I can make out, but almost looks like the monkey that she uses to explode things with. Her typical monkey she throws in its grenade. And all these marks on her, the scratches, the things she sees whenever it's, you know, she's trying to. There's a heart on the eyeball here, or like close to the eyeball of the teddy bear, which I just wanted to mention. It's kind of like her basic. It's when she's trying to think, like at the end of season 1. When she's seeing all the voices and shooting things and stuff like that. That's essentially what's going on here. With the different things all around her, the spray paint and all the faces, you know, the carved out, sharp, jagged faces, which are really cool. And yeah, there's nothing else I can really mention. Then we got a bone here, a little like green bone. She's obviously drawn a bone there, or it's just spray paint. I don't know what it is. But this is obviously in the past. No, past, present. No, past, future, present. I don't know. It's supposed to be like that, but I don't know how you past. Like this could be what could have been present, and that's future. She ends up. I don't know. It's very confusing. It is definitely like she's gone through all the stages. She used to be Powder, then she used to be Jinx, and then now she's this more after she's, you know, gone through everything of losing Isha and everything. She's kind of just become a completely reinvented version of Jinx. Not completely like Jinx, which was like just trying to cause mayhem. She's trying to fix things now. So she's kind of becoming more of a hero-like character than the complete, crazy Jinx that we know from like pretty much when Arcane wasn't out, where she's just going around shooting and blowing things up and shooting missiles at things. But yeah, it's really interesting. Onto the Powder version with obviously all the nice calm colors in the background, no chaotic things. It's also more like based around Piltover, where it's brighter colors. This one's all darker, gloomy. We've got all the little different types of spanners, well not spanners, but like cogworks and everything like that, looking like the future. And we've got a wrench in her hand. Instead, she's not chaotic. She's wearing a nice outfit with the straps and everything like that. Obviously, it's from the different dimension that Echo went to when she saw Powder with. Obviously, in that universe, everything changed because Vi died, which was kind of sad. But you know, she's got a different outfit and the hair's different, which is nice. The hair is slightly different here, but it's practically the same as that one. So it's still a nice little look at both sides. But yeah, that's almost everything I can say. In the background, we've obviously got the slot machine. This one's a little more crazy, while this one's a lot more normal, which is interesting. This one's got all the different colors. This one's just got plain metal. And then in the middle, we have the future, which is the current present moment that's coming out, which is really cool. Obviously, this is the Sanctum skin, so this is like you can be all 3 versions of Jinx in the one skin, which is an interesting concept, but they've done that already with an Ultimate skin. But these are the new Sanctum skins coming out. Whether they're going to continue Ultimate skins, I don't know. That means Samira would have been the last Ultimate skin to ever come out, which I don't think that'll be the case, but they kind of just made an Ultimate skin a Sanctum skin. Oh no, not Sanctum, an Exalted skin. But yeah, I think that's everything to mention. If I missed out anything, you can let me know in the comments down below, but I don't think I've missed out anything. Obviously her little straps from behind are coming out and like, you know, kind of spreading over everything, which is interesting, but obviously going over the head here, but kind of zooming around to attack her head. It's strange, but interesting. It's a very nice art piece. I like it. And the artist should be proud. It's very, very, like, very, very decent on types of contrast. So you got the chaotic side, the nice side, and in the middle, it's a blend of the both, which is nice. But yeah, I'm gonna rate this splash art. I really do like the combining things. Obviously, this isn't related to the actual skin. It's just the splash art I review, so I'll probably give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's almost at a 10, but I probably would have liked to have seen a bit more of Jinx. Maybe a bit more of the gun. It's kind of zoomed in a bit, so I can't see the rest of the gun. It would have been nice to have seen all of that. Maybe pushed her back a further bit into the portal that she's coming out of, or maybe just zoomed the camera out just a bit more so I could have seen a bit more. But it's pretty much great. I really like it. But yeah. That's my opinion. You can let me know your opinion in the comments down below. What would you have rated it? Would you have rated it anything higher? Would you have rated it anything lower? Let me know. If you have any sort of information or something I missed, you want to let me know in the comments down below, feel free to let me know. And yeah, I also want to ask, who's your favorite League champion? Not League champion, Arcane champion that made an appearance, or even just Arcane character. Could be Savika, Isha, Benzo. Nobody's gonna remember Benzo. R.I.P. I miss Benzo. He's only in season 1 though. He was in season 2 though for a short period in the alternate universe where he lived, which was kind of nice. But yeah, you can let me know down below who's your favorite character in Arcane. I've asked this question in a couple of other videos, but I just kind of want to spread out over a couple other videos. So if I ask you in a different video, just ignore me. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below who's your favorite Arcane character, and what would you rate the splash art. And yeah. Hope you guys have an amazing and great day, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.